That's how we go there. I was actually really happy with that start, too. Oh, well. All right, well, this is a really nice one. We go here, here, and then up, and we'll go to this afterwards. It is a church start, unfortunately, but there is another, like, camp nearby. Actually, there's 2 camps. Oh, you know what? So I'm eating that now because I am not going to get that much XP off these. Really? This jerk. All right, so what we can do for camps, we can either run this way to the church, which I guess I'm going to do. I didn't want to do this, but I'm running this way now. So rather than turn around, we'll just get this and then go back to here. Okay, it's a golem. I want no part of that boss fight at this point in the game, but I will happily loot and scoot. Smithing Stone 1 is nice. That's a nice bonus. Really, dogs? So we're going to hit this and then hit this. You can't actually eat both of these at once. I am going to eat the attack or whatever is in this thing. And then getting the stone sword key is actually nice. You know what? There's a chance this is a Wraith Calling Bell. There's a chance it's also not even worth my time to look at. I did it. That mark was dark red for a long time. I thought it was going to break. I'm confused. Mm-hmm. Is my damage just that low at level 1? I know, dumb thing to say. To like level 2 or 3, they're so trivial. They just get stagger locked. Whatever. We got that smithing stone, so that at least catches us up. So what we'll do instead is from right here, we can still get our smithing stone +2 real fast before this thing closes, I think. And then we can get out, and that'll be half in fire, but we can maybe like get that on our way up and then down to the castle. And that'll put us at like level 7, hitting the castle like just over halfway into day 2. We've got a Leonin field boss, which is pretty nice. They're not the hardest things in the world, but given what just happened to me with that omen, I might want to wait on it for a moment. And hopefully I have time to grab this. I think I do. Yeah, just enough time. I'm going to ignore the Leonin for now. I'm just going to remember he's there. I think he'll be out of the fire, so I could fight him as long as I'm willing to do it in a very cramped spot. I'd rather have the extra room, though, for this. And the time, apparently. That was close. I don't actually think I can get that Leonin. That's fine, though. We should have about 4 or 5 minutes. Village there, I'm probably going to want to get later. I knew that maybe after the Leonin on day 2 or something. Let's see what we're fighting. I'm hoping it's not Crucible Knights. Perfect. I think I'm going to kill at least a few of these before I go get my purple weapon. I was actually expecting the other one to aggro, but I'll take it. So we'll level, go hit the merchant, pick our weapon to purple. Then we're at level 8, so we should be able to just start going through the courtyard. I'm going to kill this guy, though, just so I can check this chest, because I am still very lacking on loot. For lack of anything else, we're going to take that. It does rot, which is maybe useful at some point, but I don't see myself ever actually using it, is the problem. We got fire damage, frost, sleep. Oh, item discovery at 10k. All right, what's the fastest thing we can kill? Wait, I'm already at that timer? Okay, well, where's the tree? Down there, so I don't have much time. I can't get that church either. Alright, well, if he's gonna knock us down, we're not gonna finish fighting him. At least he lost some health. Alright, here's loot. I was gonna hit the church, but instead we're just gonna check this stuff out. Guardian Grief, no skill. Spellcasting speed. We want that for sure. Or Frost Stomp is nice. Charge Incantation, Lightning Ram. I don't care about it. I'm actually just gonna... I'm just taking this stuff basically because the other things don't do anything for me, so I might as well at least get the hit points out of this, which is what I think it gives. Yeah, HP and stamina, so why not just take that for free, I guess, right now. I don't actually care what it does beyond that. Alright, we've got a dragon. We've also got... Church is not actually that far in it. Is the dragon going to aggro if I get the stone sword key? Well, he's not going to aggro, but there's no stone sword key. We tried. Alright, max FP. Useless. For us. Yeah, based on how that dragon was in the other area, I really don't want to fight him. Yeah, no stone sword keys, unfortunately. But hey, at least we're a little more tanky because of the grief. I was thinking for a second that this was Enchanted Shot, which does way more damage for this thing. I said before, Enchanted Shot turns your thing into magic. Also, I just noticed how low my volume is. I'm not hitting the red. I'm not supposed to be sitting too far away from my mic tonight. So hopefully I've not been too quiet. I just noticed that. I'll have to try and speak up a little bit more. Okay, and Smelter Demon's down. So where do we go? Do I want to hit the church or not? I don't really want to, but I feel like I should. Did I get that item discovery? I did. Okay. So I'll hit this church, and then do I want to hit that church? I kind of do, just to look for Black Flame. It is like a complete game changer. And then we go back to the castle, I guess. It's not like Fire Monk is consuming like time consuming to kill either. And I don't really have Stone Sword keys, so if I get something that lets me do an Everjail, that'd be cool, I guess. We do have this up there too to buy a key. Without just gonna be too much running, I think. That's what we'll do. Is we'll just go down here. Hopefully we find Black Flame or some sort of good weapon buff. Fire, Lightning Spear, Bestial Sling. So close. Item discovery 30. I'll take it, I guess. I can take it over that. Okay, I did get one Stone Sword key. Isn't there an Everjail? I already ran away from it. Never mind. Should have gone south. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No Everjail meta for us. It'll make it that much sweeter when I actually win. Although I will take a Wraith Calling Bell. If it would drop for me. Like, when I didn't want them, I could never get it. And now that I do actually want them, it never drops for me. Really? Large sorceries. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Kind of want that, but not really. Thunderbolt. Don't care about it. Whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's eat this. Guess we're taking that one. I love that they just run right up here because they have no shield. And they're taking almost no range drop-off damage from right here. I'm not getting a mark. But you kind of make that up in the fact you're not having to move around. Alright, looks like I'm fighting Augur again. Should I level before I fight Augur? I feel like I should, but I'm not going to, because it's going to be quicker to do it this way. And then he's going to drop me off really far away from here, which is going to be fun. I do wish they gave you like a 1 minute time bonus or something to compensate for moving you around. But you know what? Maybe this is how I'm going to get my Everjail. Really? Oh, I just missed a whole bunch of marks. Then I got hit by doing dumb things. Oops. And people say Ironeye doesn't have to chase things. It's a myth. Alright, so where is it going to drop us? Oh, same spot. Okay. Cool. I have no Sight of Grace near me. I have an Everjail near me, if I want it. Castle or Everjail? If I don't take the Everjail now, I'm never getting it. Well, I'm never getting it. Gone forever. Hey James, thank you for the first. Hope you're doing well tonight. I really hate like when it feels like I'm just getting cornered. All right, so I have not yet checked out what would be in the basement. But the one on the other side of this generally has a power. So I feel like I should probably wait. Oops, I forgot to put element on my weapon. Put the ones over there. All right, let's I've mostly circled around. We'll go level right now. I don't think I'm gonna have time for the basement. It looks like it's almost nighttime, but we'll see. I'll try. It looks like Moose up top. Moose actually really scares me in this. So we're not going to go up top. We'll just see what we can do in the basement. If we can't do anything, maybe I just start running west and hope for the best on a boss spawn location. And maybe I'll be able to get something that I want. Royal Revenant. We're so not going to kill this thing. See. I knew I shouldn't have gone for it. All right, we're not gonna have time to fight for sure. All right, so we're going to want to go west to get out of here and hopefully not die. Notice that's what it looked like to me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get the church. I'm just looking for Sites of Grace right now. This is another one of these... Oh, I guess it's not closing that fast now. Now that I'm out of it. So I could take this. I can maybe get here, check the merchant. I could at least get the Site of Grace. I could also try for this Site of Grace. That one would be a lot safer to go for. I think we do that. I just go for the Site of Grace over here and then go fight the boss. Oh my god. Well. Remember how I said it'd be safer to go for? That assumes I'm actually competent enough to navigate a map. We're only going to be getting our level 13. We're not actually going to hit level 14 or anything off of this either. Although, let's see. So I can level. I'll come up. I'll be ahead one flask. Maybe two, because I can get out of this fire, drink, and hope for the 1 minute refresh. I just don't know when that minute's ticking. There it is. Cool. Well, that worked out. Alright, Dragon can soldier again. Alright, now we can actually just kill these very leisurely. I actually should have held off on that last one just to get my full mark back. I don't think this one's going to go nearly as well as the last couple fights did on the final boss. The fact that I don't have any fire pots, I don't have any fire grease, I don't have any add fire to weapon is definitely going to hurt. I don't think just having some more hit points and stamina is going to make up for that. We'll see. Durability is always good, and I can potentially switch my armament to get fire. Now we lost the mark. That is one thing I do not like about this guy, is keeping mark on him is a real pain. See, like, here it's just gonna fade before we can even, like, get near him again. I missed my dodge. So I was trying to save the mark so I could try and reapply later. So I went for a dodge and I got the roll wrong. Which also, you know, I had plenty of opportunity to heal and didn't take it. I mean, faster marks. Poise would maybe let me survive that magic attack, but this is like another 10% off the mark speed. All right, so 13.99, 30k-ish would get us what we want, but also there should be a merchant up here. There's a merchant here. They both have separate Wending Graces. So 10, 20, 30k, I could have 3 Wending Grace. I could also run down to this and actually get another heal. I'm not going to be able to get that one, but at least put me at 7. All right, we're going to do this just to prep for this boss. Like I said, I don't like doing this, but I also want this guy to die. So might as well give myself the best chance I can. I'm also just going to do this to lock in on level 13. And better, like, make sure we know how many runes we need. So, yeah, I need about 75k. More if I want to buy the other vendor consumables. So that's heals down. I can take out this thing with enough deaths. I can go get this. I can go get this. I'll die doing this one and this one a couple times. This one I won't. I'm saying this one's a lot closer, so I'm probably going to die on it less. So I'll do this one first, just because that should minimize the deaths on the other one. I'm killing everything because I just don't like it when I die and things pick up my runes. I find it less stressful. We did make it 57. I want to get to 105, roughly right there. So I need another 43k. Maybe 53k. It'll be close without a ton of farming, but I think I can do it here. Off of just like the nearby camps. I'll eat that too. Why not? I didn't even see what was going on there. Being honest. Should have healed before jumping up. I can also eat this crab, no problem. Like, I'm not going to use it on the final boss. Oh, also, I need to not make the mistake I did last time. I actually want to buy a small pouch. Especially if I'm going to be holding 3 Wending Graces. Oh, don't tell me I hit... Okay, there they are. There is a bug where your runes can fall through the world. I thought that's what just happened to me for a second. Alright, well this thing is going to be annoying. That's already Inflict Frost. Although I could have like then swapped to a different bow, but this is fine. I got that. Let's hit this real quick. Just give ourselves a fighting chance to get back. And die closer. So we'll go up for this one next. I'm actually going to clear that camp rather than just hit the merchant. Just because I think I need runes. And I'm also kind of hoping for a either plus hit points or better yet, get more healing out of flasks. Oh, I didn't clear this. Cool. More free runes. Forgot to heal. It is actually kind of annoying that you have to remember to heal like every 10 seconds when you do this. I'm kind of the opinion that this should not even be allowed. Like, I don't know. I feel like what they should do is the further you are from the tree, the more damage you take from the fire. Rather than just doing the timer. Like, that way you can kill, like, a couple things nearby, or maybe go get, like, a few runes to finish something off. But you can't do, like, this nonsense. Because I do think this makes the game less fun. Although, also, maybe it doesn't hurt anything. So, maybe if people just get to have their fun. Who would imagine having fun in a video game? Really? I don't know if I can land that rot consistently. I probably can't. But the fact that it's also got projectile drop-off speed is what makes it kind of interesting there. Also, I cannot find the front of this camp. I'll stand right here and die. No shame. Yeah, I'm looking down at George. He's now asleep at the bottom of my chair. He had to get out of the cardboard bowl of cuteness. We actually do want that fire grease, I think. Yeah, nothing there that I want. I do actually want to check this, though. I'm almost out of heals, so I'm almost out of time, so I might as well. Lightning when walking is actually not a bad skill. Yeah, we're just going to walk back and die right here. Reason I decided to just die right there is I didn't want to start the fight with Banished Knights because then they get into weird positions. So I can just run right up and start it, and there should be nothing nearby to steal my runes. So I should get like a solid... I'll probably use 3 heals getting to it, so I should get like 40 to 50 seconds of solid fight time to kill him. And then I'll have like 30 seconds to look around before I die. Yeah, I called it 3 heals. I also don't want to ultimate. So I'd rather just keep it charged for the boss. I don't think I'm gonna, like... At least I'm not intending to kill a whole bunch more things. Really? So I was trying to kill Dual Wielder with a mark since I was trapped. And then he jumped over it as part of his combo. Let no one ever mistake, like, people who say that I am good at this game, or I'm sorry, not good at this game, good at Elden Ring, for good at this game. Also not good at Elden Ring either, but some people tell me I am. And that's just because I don't think they know what actual good Elden Ring players look like. I'm debating if I actually want to open chests. I think I do. I was debating, like, time. Do I actually want to bother with this stuff? Fully attack? No. Fire pot? Say yes. Spell casting speed. None of that helps. Let's grab this so we don't die. Oh, that's really useful right now, right? All right, I did get the one Wending Grace. We're pretty close to our rune goal. Or we were. We're now going to have to kill those two guys. Rune goal being what I need is I need 20k more to buy two Wending Graces. One on the town, one on endgame guy. We were at like 30k there. So I need 20k for that. And then I need... I have fire pots. Also have fire grease. 10k just for turtleneck meat, potentially. Okay, we're in trouble. Well, we were nearly at our goal. I think that just put us... we will not be getting past level 14 now, unfortunately. That is so disappointing. All because I jumped over the wrong spot. And the guy just, like, hit me with an axe the second I did. I thought this whole side was, like, mostly clear. That's what I get for thinking. Alright, well, that's... been a small damper on our plans. What we're going to do instead... we're still going to get that Wending Grace. We're just probably not going to be hitting level 15 anymore. We're still ahead, having just another res over level 15, I think. Just disappointing. So what we could do... actually, no, that's too far. I cannot traverse that. If I were offline, I would actually farm these two to hit level 15, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to get what we need for our consumables and then go fight the boss. Speaking of consumables, that wolf killed us while we were trying to just inspect this loot. We are a little short on runes still. Not by much. I want these. I kind of want these. So 1 grace, 2 grace. I don't think I'm going to have enough inventory space. Unless I can buy a second pouch. I don't think I'm going to have the space to buy more consumables like neck meat. But this guy does have a different vendor inventory too. Physical, attack power, hit points, and stamina. I kind of want one of those. 20, 15, 10. We can actually get one. Let's see where we're at. We'll try and find another 5k. And then see if it's realistic to find 25k. We're also going to die, like, right here. I don't think it's going to be realistic. We'll see. $5k is easy, though. All right, so what can we do for 25k? We could do sleep. I don't want to fight the sleep rune bear. Boss in there is going to be hard to get. That guy's easier. This guy's going to be pretty hard to get. All right, I think I'm just going to try and find 5k. I don't want to... The reason I'm going to find 5 is I can just put a Wending Grace here and keep these. If only we didn't lose those other runes. So disappointing. Oh. I have to figure out even where I can find 5k. Because I want 10 for that other grace. I'd try the sleep ruins. Really don't want to. Just because I don't want to deal with the rune bear. I guess if I'm just killing regular things, it's fine. Oh wait, is this a frost camp, not sleep? So it's Albernarix. Alright, new plan. I think we can get 25k here, and we will get the that charm. We still have an open slot, so we're also going to get 70% health is going to be better than 7%, sorry. Is going to be better than one more level, even if we could get both. Yeah, we're already at 16. This will be easy. 20, 30 is the magic number. 20 for the talisman, 10 for the Wending Grace. Which means I'll probably kill the boss too. Sorry, it's not the most thrilling thing in the world to watch, but... Oh. Wait, did we already clear this camp? Alright, well. That sucks. Oh, you know what, we can just, There's some easy guys to kill down here. That don't involve fighting the rune bear. I think. Oh, I know they're all invisible, aren't they? Never mind. Are there any by the, Okay, here we go. These guys on the road are fine to kill. They'll get us what we need. And you also just run straight south, essentially, on the road from out of the camp to just get these back. That's no problem. And then we'll hit the merchant one more time and then teleport in. Not that bad. I do have to get my runes first, though. No, we missed the scarab. That's too bad. Maybe we would have found a different talisman we wanted. Now we're gonna not fall to our death. Should also probably not be dying over here, right? Let's just die over here. All right, this is a good spot to die. As the Klingons would say, this is a good day to die. You want George? George has popped up. He's like, hey, why are you still on the PC? You're supposed to be sleeping, not gaming and streaming. Although, he's being very well behaved. He might get some treats after this. I like doing these little purr grunts now as I'm petting them. All right, and then sneezing all over my arm. We'll clean that up in a moment. You're a disgusting little kitty. Once I get back into safety, we'll go on in, and then I'm going to take a very brief AFK because I have to wash off my arm. It's covered in cat snot. And now he's just like trying to rub his head in my hand and my arm. Cats are freaking weird. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Okay. I will, we'll just go in and then I'll AFK. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, I'm back. Maybe we can beat him. We'll see. Should get onto the bathroom too. Oh well. All right, fire pots. I'll just go fire grease. Fire seemed to do a lot better than my other options, so you can go with that. And then I just pop these. I do wish these were in a better inventory stuff. So if I do them like this, I can throw the... If I do it like this, buff, buff, throw. Then I have to rotate through those, but whatever. We have our ultimate up. I think we'll be okay. Maybe we win, maybe not. It'd be cool to like actually beat this on stream. I'm kind of bummed out about the level 15, but whatever. Can't have everything. Oh, right. I forget about that every time. Dude just goes full zoomies at the start. It sucks so much. Oh, we just got a stance break? I don't know how, but okay, I'll take it. Wish I got the crit, but whatever. Can't have everything. All right, no more items to rotate through. Oh, I didn't do my Ezekiel's breath. I don't actually know how to cast it. Cool. Really? Right when I proc fire? Why do you hate me, game? My whole fire proc. And that again. Oh, maybe not. Oh, getting hit by that stuff. That's bad. I also have no heals. Wonderful. Really? That's what happens? Wait, and he's not possessing? There we go. Check on Ezekiel's to try and get my rot. I don't have my ultimate yet. Oh, I need to back away, that's right. I keep holding too long on the mark. Alright, let's not get greedy. Don't use more stamina on this. All right, I think I got it. Phew. All right. Definitely the easiest Night Lord. I had way easier time with that than Fulgor. And I never beat Gaping Jaw. No achievement for it? That's too bad. But it is dead. I also technically had one res left, I think, because I still had the free one for solo. We're gonna screenshot this though. Only 9 great